usually in dramas or action movies. I don't think I need to explain it in full. Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero. I don't buy that. If there was a run-through in the morning, why did you only get there afternoon? Now, one thing I should mention, this part, you don't actually have to press the witness on. Main reason why I did that is because I think it can be very important. I'm just doing it just so I don't miss anything. Observing, huh? One moment, everyone. Just need to fix something. Sorry about that. Just had to adjust my mic. Mic's cord got tangled up. I apologize for that. That's a good point. Anyway. Okay. I would not want that. I would not want to see that image in my head. And I'm sure you guys won't want to see it either, so I'll skip that. See the victim then? Already gone to the studio. Let's see. Main gate from then until 5. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Let's see. Yes. Wrap it at 2:30 p.m. Yes. 2 p.m.? Sure. Hold on. So you saw Mr. Powers. Ah, indeed. Now, as I mentioned before, it's always important to save frequently when playing Phoenix Wright, so you never know when you're gonna mess up. And it's very easy to mess up in this trilogy. Objection, Your Honor. Let me get this straight. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? You're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you? None other than the Seal Samurai, defender of Neo Tokyo. Miss Oldbag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw? I disagree. No, they cannot. For once, I agree with Edgeworth. True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai. That's true. Alright, where is this proof then? Prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time. Isn't any good as evidence. Not bad, not bad. Alright. Let's see what we got here. Ceremony during the run through of the action scene. Now this part's important, everyone. Pay very close attention. I'm not going to be skipping anything important. So he had sprained his ankle. Very well. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, Miles. Shut up. Let's see.
Hold it!
Who was present at the run-through? Let's see, 3 people. Alright. What about the assistant? So she didn't see the run-through then. Interesting. Supposed to be the Steel Samurai. He's still human though, and humans do get hurt, and they do make mistakes. Well, where was the assistant then? Very well. So he broke one of the props. His own samurai spear. A murder weapon. Strikes me as a significant detail. Ah! Good one. Now, even if the spear was actually broken, it still could have been used as a murder weapon. I've actually seen stuff like that happen before. Not so bad that he couldn't walk around. What did you learn, Coyote? Well, someone would drag their foot if they had actually suffered a foot or ankle injury. True, Coyote, but it actually basically it depends on how bad the prop was actually broken. If it was literally snapped in half, it wouldn't be usable, but if it actually wasn't if it wasn't broken as bad, it could still be used as a murder weapon. Couldn't find the costume, huh? That's very suspicious. The witness did see the steel samurai, yes? Yes. It's clear the person steel I'm still not convinced about that. Let's see, should I object? I don't think so. Oh yeah. Actually, yes you can, Coyote. I usually save before decision points just in case something goes wrong. Keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. William Powers. Basically, the point is, we don't know if that's Powers inside the costume or not. I also wonder if someone else, not caught on camera, could have killed the victim. That's true. What are you up to, Edgeworth? On this account, part 2. $2:30 p.m. That's true. So if no one else went to the studio, it would have been the Steel Samurai who did it. Very well. My viewers, I will be right back. Just need a short breather. Alright. Apologize for that. Wait a second. Objection, Your Honor. Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo is taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct? So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture. It's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data. That very computer printed out this photo. Note on the back of the photo are printed the words October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo number... Wait a minute. This is the second photo. Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2. The computer only held data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo? Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there is only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security guard herself. Sure about that? The camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by. Can the witness explain this to the court? No. It's quite simple. It means that a second person that somebody else other than William Powers actually went to the studio before Powers did. Question is, where is that missing photo? Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai? The other person. There aren't any photos that aren't suspicious looking. Right there. That statement. Very well. Wait a second. The Black Cobra is my alter ego. You must be new to my channel. I welcome you.
Hold it!
Who in the heck in that photo? Who in the heck was in that photo you erased? Ah, Medver City, huh? I actually don't own any of the Jackbox games myself. Though I know my buddies, Senior Skellington and Bojangles do. Fanboy, huh? Ah, yes. And there's gonna be fanboys and fangirls for pretty much every series. Doesn't matter what it is.
Objection!
Objection, Your Honor. Wait a second. Didn't you just say that no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words. Wait a second. That's inside Studio 1. Ah, yes. Bojangles actually hasn't streamed in a while. I know he's been really busy. Same here, though. Though even when I'm sick, I still find some way to get some streaming in. I recently finished my .hack GU live stream last week, and last week I also started on this. I actually started on the Phoenix Wright Trilogy a couple months back, but due to work and other issues, I actually didn't have time to continue it. So I figured I might as well work on it over the summer while I have more time. And doesn't always have to be kids who can actually be fanboys and fangirls, you know. Oh, trust me, I know all too well. Uh-oh! Oh, shit. Let me get this straight. So 2 people passed by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was a Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade. Boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, but it's not impossible for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. I would say it's impossible. I wouldn't say he's a suspect. I'd say he's more of a witness. If he actually witnessed the murder. Or was at the crime scene. Interesting. Mr. Powers? Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? That's a good question, Maya. Who was in the Steel Samurai costume? The other question is, where is the Steel Samurai costume? That's a good point. First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this. Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. I may not be optimistic, but I am very calm. Very well. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. William Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on the matter? Interesting. What do we do have? May not be hard evidence. But there is still no one else who could have committed the crime. I disagree, Miles. The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime. That's a good point. Steel Samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury. Maybe because they have been watching the action scene run through. There was only one other person who knew about the injury. Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the Steel Samurai costume, then slipped into Studio 1, the scene of the murder. Simple, Your Honor. She knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers. That's odd. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have any opinion on this matter? The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Power the suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's action on that day. You forgot that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive as well. No, I disagree. That boy is not the killer. I have proof. Ah, yes.
Take that!
The scene of the murder, as we all know, was Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key? What the? What? By whom? Uh-oh. Oh boy, this part. Golden Studios want me to keep this quiet. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. Said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they had been at the studios that day. They're gonna go accusing me. I'm not letting them get away scot-free. Whoa. Very well.
Hold it!
So you're told not to talk? Studio and TV bigwigs, no less. Something is not right.
Hold it!
Who were these people? Director and producer for Stars. Director, huh? Should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Where were these people? Joined the producer around lunchtime and they had a meeting after that. Where? Studio 2 trailer. That's on the other side of the gates. Go through the gate and all the way to the left. The path where the monkey's head was falling over. Your Honor, we have learned that there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers. No need to remind me, Coyote. I've already gone through I've actually played through the original versions, the DS versions. All three of them. And yes, I have played through the Miles Edgeworth games too. Well, most of them. We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. And yes, this game has driven me nuts a few times. Technically not this case, but a few cases have. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination. I'm just buying time back there. Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers. I don't feel sorry for her in the least. Actually, I feel sorry for anyone who has to listen to her lectures. And no, I'm not ending this yet. Guess it really depends on the people who we found out about in today's trial. Here's a question for you, Coyote. Have you seen the anime of Phoenix Wright? Yes, there is an anime series of it. You can watch it on both YouTube and Crunchyroll. I've actually seen both the dub and the original Japanese sub. Both versions are actually quite good. All right. Right, now that they have Miss Oldbag in custody, guess they don't have anyone else to replace her. Let's see. One moment, everyone. Whoops, went the wrong way. Not yet. I'm actually going to go to the detention center first. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth. Do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction? We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Do fanboys sneak into the studios often? In today's testimony, didn't she say that they were often hanging around? They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Directing how the evil still sound like an evil magistrate should move. off, Maya. Alright. That is a mess. You do work on the props and the backdrops, right? Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more. Let's see. One moment, everyone.